Microsoft OneNote offers some really interesting functionalities related to working with links. In this video, we will cover some that can help you increase your productivity with your notes. The most basic way of adding links to your notes is by going to the Insert menu and picking Link. This will open a dialog allowing you to point to a place in your current or another notebook, a web address or a file in your file system. You can of course have a different text in the link than the address itself, just enter it in the text to display field. When creating links to places in your current or other notebooks, you can navigate through the notebook structure to link to the page that is to be the destination of your link. If you instead choose to create a link to a web page by clicking on Browse the Web button, OneNote will open your default web browser and let you navigate to the address you want to create a link to. However, you will have to paste the address yourself into the address field. If you decide to create a link to a file, you will be able to select it in the standard File Open dialog. By default, OneNote will use the file name as the text to display. When you click on your link, you will be moved to the item that is the destination. If it is a place in a OneNote notebook, OneNote will open it. If you have a link to a web page, then it will open in your web browser, and if you have a link to a file, it will open in the related application after you click your link. Another way to create a link to a web page is to simply copy a part of the text you see in your web browser. OneNote will then add the text you have copied, and it will try to preserve formatting. And beneath it, you will see an addition in a smaller font text size. From, and then the web address of the page from which the text was copied. This is a very useful functionality when you take notes based on what you read on the internet. You will be able to track which page each text was copied from. You can also create links within Microsoft OneNote. This is a very useful functionality if you want to make your notes more interactive and interlinked. The first way to create links within Microsoft OneNote is to simply right-click on the page you want to create a link to and select Copy Link to Page. This will create a link to the page in your clipboard, so when you paste it anywhere in OneNote, you will get a link that will allow you to jump directly to that page. Another and even more detailed way to create links within Microsoft OneNote is to go to the exact place in your notes you want to create a link to and right-click anywhere there and pick Copy Link to Paragraph. Similarly to the previous example, OneNote will then create a link to this paragraph and place it in your clipboard. When you then paste your link, it will have the first few words of your paragraph as the display text. Of course, you can always change both the destination of your link and the text that is displayed for it. Just right-click on the link and choose Edit Link. You will see the same dialog you saw in your first example. Here you can adjust the details as you want. Perhaps the most interesting way of utilizing links is the Link to Pages option. If you have a list and it doesn't have to be numbered or bulleted, it is enough if it consists of text in different lines, and you mark some of its items and right-click on the marked text, you will see a new item in the context menu called Link to Pages. If you select this option, OneNote will create new pages, one for each of the selected items. This is a very useful functionality, for instance, if you want to in advance prepare your notebook structure for taking notes during recurring meetings. It is enough if you just enter the dates of these meetings. You can easily create this type of list in Excel and click on Link to Pages, and voila, OneNote has the related pages created for you. You can also combine this functionality with pre-selecting templates for new created pages. OneNote will then follow your template selection and create all new pages accordingly. We hope that this video has given you an overview of how to work with links in Microsoft OneNote. Check our other videos to learn more on how to use various Office applications.